Hey everyone, Jayborino here, continuing the Bob levels, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1. Mission 5 of the third set of Bob levels, What Goes Up Must Come Down. Bob's forces have been decimated. It's time for the Critters to strike at the bad guys' alliance and eliminate the Mega Blaster. Alright, Critter's gonna do some major damage. Hi there kids, today we're going to talk about weapons of mass destruction. It's been theorized that coherent crystals may be able to considerably extend the range of high-powered blaster cannons, in addition to amplifying the damage dealt. Some think that this would even be capable of killing cerebrates, although this point is under debate. However, this massive firepower does not come without risks. If the internal energy chamber were to rupture into the area containing the coherent, it could result in an explosion, ripping open the very fabric of space. But enough on that subject. In today's experiment, we're going to learn how to make a death ray gun from your mother's toaster oven. Destroy the Mega Blaster, alright. Bob's allies have retreated to the center of the planet. I request permission to pursue and obliterate them. Permission granted. Good luck. We have another problem. Somebody set up a cannon on the orbiting moon, and it's firing on both us and Bob's troops. I think that it was they who killed Bob. This can be none other than the bad guys' alliance. I've not forgotten how they fought against us. We must engage them and destroy that cannon. This could present a problem for our Air Force. The cannon will be able to hit all our air units who are exposed. Only those hiding in the valleys will be safe. That is bad. I'm going to send in some of our warriors to aid you. They'll be able to kill any enemy near them instantly. They can't destroy buildings, unfortunately. We're being hailed by a group of Terran vessels. Ursula, I'm the leader of a militant group of animal rights activists. We've come to aid you in your noble quest. Interesting. How do you propose to help us? We will send a group of veterinarians to heal your troops. Very well. We accept your offer. Prepare for the attack. Let's wait for the after briefing. Every 5 minutes, all air units over high ground will die. That's not too bad. As part of our commitment to civil rights, we've decided to let the Society Against Negative Portrayal of Women in Video Games speak. We are thoroughly outraged by the negative portrayal of women in StarCraft. For example, why is it that there are only 2 female heroes, and of those, one's evil and the other is her slave? And why is it that women are portrayed in the traditional role of medics instead of the liberated role of soldier? What about Valkyries? They're fighters. Quiet, you sexist. How come you're named Bob? Shouldn't cerebrates be neither male nor female? And what about that thing with Janet the evil cerebrate? Why was the female the evil one? The names were picked at random, I swear it. Sure they were. I bet that Tim was just dumped by some girl named Janet and couldn't get over it. Let's just start the campaign. I feel like all the after briefings in the third Bob levels end with Bob just being like, just fucking start, man. Just go. Alright, every 5 minutes your stuff on the high ground dies. That doesn't seem that bad. That's not very frequent. Bump up the game speed. So are these our critter warriors? We have an Ursidon warrior. I'm going to put these on hold position so they don't wander. A Bengalis warrior and a Scanted warrior. I just like how they're called warriors. So they don't have an attack command. I assume that if you just walk up next to an enemy unit, it will just kill them. Which is kind of neat. It's certainly pretty neat. Let's try to... Oh, there's our veterinarians. Okay. So we don't want to lose our Terran infrastructure, that's for sure. Not too many mineral patches here. Let's go ahead and get our spawning pool first. And maybe just try to rush out some Zerglings to try to find another base. I want to scout around this map and see what we're really up against. These critter warriors don't have that much health. Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh, yes. And it's just instant kill of everything. That's great. Obviously, if there are tanks on this map, they'll tear us up, though maybe we're only facing... Protoss, I don't know. I don't know really what we're up against here, but I guess if we can just make a bunch of veterinarians with ground units and hydralisks and such, we should be fine. There's just like a random dragoon up here, a tarantula, Protoss tarantula. Okay, so again, not many minerals to be had here, so we do have to make do with sort of what we can get our hands on pretty early on, and then we obviously have to move out and defend that as well. I feel like our critter warriors can probably do a lot, probably as much as we need them to at the beginning. Maybe I should get another hatchery, but I can't really afford to produce out of it because our mineral situation really sucks. Well, I hate playing off of just one hatchery, so maybe I will do it. Let's go to make this a sunken colony. And let's just take a Zergling and start looking around here and avoid that Dragoon on the high ground. Which way do we want to go? Let's check up and around the upper part of the map because we have a little entrance here. So we don't have to worry about anything on the high ground except overlords at this point, unless I decide to make, oh, okay, well, there's some buildings up here. Let's get up here and destroy this. Let's get more drones. I'll get more creep colonies to spread some creep just for vision, and then also be able to get a Hydralisk den. So let's go ahead and get those drones, and again, not really sure what this is all about, but I don't know if they're going to be building out of it or not. I'm going to use my critters to defend behind my creep colonies, and hope, maybe we'll get some lurkers. We're probably going to have more gas than minerals throughout this map, so probably want to just stick with lurkers for a lot of it. Okay, Hydralisk den. Can't make it because it's not an advanced structure. It's D, not H. There we go. All right, we got it all worked out. All right, start attacking. Let's get an evolution chamber. And some more drones for later. I heard a shuttle. Get him, Bengalis. Oh, okay, never mind. Get him, Bengalis. I don't know if my sunken colony killed it or just walking close to him killed it. All right, do we have metabolic boost? We do. So let's just keep running around and see if we can find... There's just random Protoss buildings. Let's just keep looking around. I really need to find more minerals at some point. Let's get a lair. And let's get +1 melee attacks. The ion cannon is fired, obliterating all air units not taking cover in the valleys. Hey, come on. I was right next to him. Come on. All right, so the attacks are, they're becoming more frequent, and they're coming through this particular area. So let's get some more drones and some more colonies. Let's keep looking around. Scouting is going to be important on this map. It's not that big of a map, though. It's big enough that it's, and we can only fight through the valleys and such. But again, because of our mineral situation, we have to make do with what we have, which is not a lot. All right, let's go ahead and get these set up. Once we have the lair, I'll go for lurker aspect. Lurkers are, well, they're still kind of expensive. They're just gas heavy. All right, let's just go all the way up to the top and then start looking around. I was hoping maybe we'd find some minerals up here, but that is not the case. Just got to scout out as much as we can. Let's go ahead and throw down a save because we're in Alt-S, right? Oh, that was my Windows key. Wait, why was that not working? Okay. This is mission 6. It's Alt-S to bring that up. Can't get through there. Nothing in the upper right, so there's a pointless area. Let's just double check. I don't think there could even be minerals fit there, but I'll check. 200 for lurkers. Or I just do Zergling Hydralisk and try to fight my way through some of these bases. Let's just avoid this fellow. Okay, there's also Terran. That's fun. Bengalis Warrior, get in there. Got him. Did that single Zealot really just... Well, I guess there was a Goliath as well. Yeah, I think I want to get some lurkers. Let's get some Hydralisks now. And Overlords. Sure. Okay, let's keep looking. Gotta find another base. I really gotta find another base. I really thought there would be one sort of in this area, but I guess not. This is also the direction that the enemies come from, so could be risky to take this area. I guess let's destroy this pylon. Got some Hydralisks. I guess let's get that lurker aspect, even though we won't be able to afford to get too many of them, but we do have to survive while we mine these patches out and get some more cash. Let's get some more Zerglings as well while we prepare our assault on some other part of the map. Wow, this takes forever. Slowly. Slowly. There we go. All right, come on. Leave me some minerals in here. Nope, this is just a dead end. So we've explored pretty much the whole top part of the map. I'm still interested maybe in getting some air units, mostly to help us scout, but, I just have to be cognizant of the timer, which isn't a big deal. Here we go. Okay, so I suppose let's try to take this base if we can safely do it. I don't know if we realistically can, but this is really far away, too. It's a free base, though, so... I mean, as in it's not defended by anything right now. So let's just move up with these units. Let's move them up here. Get on in there. Oh, yeah! That's great. So these things can pretty much defend by themselves because they do, like, AoE damage, basically. That's fantastic. I would like to get one more colony because this area keeps coming under attack. Get some more drones, and then... I sent a drone up here, didn't I? Ion cannon is fired. That's kind of jarring every time it happens. I'm kind of afraid I'm just immediately going to die. Let's get some lurkers set up here. Let's get muscular augments. And we just need cash. So you guys, just go ahead and mine. Missile attacks is fine. This... Oh, it's because we were out of money. Whoops. That's okay. We're about to have enough. And then we're going to turn these fellas into lurkers. And then we can set some colonies up here, and we should be okay. I assume that the end... Oh, of course. You know what? Of course. Get the fuck out of the way. There we go. Okay, you guys are going to be lurkers. Not quite enough. It's it's only 50, so we can almost make it. There we go. Burrow those here, and then try to stay defended in this area. Again, I don't know which direction exactly the enemy is really coming from. Trying to find enemy bases. All right, this area up here. Thought this might lead to something. It doesn't. So the old guy might be up here. He's probably on an upraised area, forcing you to send flying units up to try to find him. That's just my guess, but I might be wrong. Okay, burrow. Burrow. There's a ramp here. Okay, I seem to have found a base. I think I'm going to shoot for that area first. I think so. Let's move these medics up here just in case. I don't want to lose them like a fool. Queen's Nest might be good, and I want to get multiple hatcheries up here and make that my primary building point. That's what I definitely would like to do. Let's just go ahead and move a drone up here in anticipation. So they're going to come from up here, right? So these lurkers are in okay spots. I'm probably going to need to get more. Maybe move one of my critters up here. So let's grab a medic, and let's bring the Ursidon warrior. Well, let's just move one up. Okay, that's fine. We'll eventually have to replace that, but let's go ahead and move the Ursidon warrior up here. It seems like they might leave this base alone, but I'm not counting my chickens on that. Let's go ahead and make some lurkers for this area. It seems like the enemy has to drop on us, which I'm not going to take for granted. That's actually a really good thing, so... They're not... Okay, never mind. I take it all back. They're confused about the lurker, which is great. Okay, they're 1-1, and I'm 1-0, so we got to get our upgrades going here. I'd like to set up, like, one colony as well, move the lurkers up, get more lurkers for that matter. We have lurkers down here now. So, Burrow is you. Really get my hotkeys confused sometimes. Burrow is you. Okay, so hopefully that helps. We've got a couple units here. Do we need to bring detection probably if there's wraiths or something? Okay, and then let's just go ahead and get some more colonies. I'd like to set up my second hatchery in this location. Wherever that may be, just like down here or something, would be absolutely fine. I just need to set it up somewhere. And right here, that way I can saturate this a little bit faster, have better production, and then start pushing into that brown base. This is... Well, no, I have medics, actually, so my single Hydralisk should be able to hang on here. Man, I really just need minerals here. The cannon is firing. Where's my Scanted Warrior? Get in there, buddy. There we go. Okay, the lurkers are doing well. I could certainly use more of them, and then I need spore colonies, and that should be about it. Okay, let's get maybe one... Yeah, I guess we'll get one Overlord over here in case we need the detection. They're bringing scouts now, so the air attacks are going to start ramping up. We have a ton of gas at this point. We just need to wait for our Overlords. So let's go ahead and hotkey these, and get another lurker for this area down here. I'm being kind of sparing with my lurkers. All right, but really, Overlord needs to actually spawn at this point. Still waiting on it. There we go. So turn that into a lurker. The only goal is to defeat the Mega Blaster, and I don't even know where that is right now. So I just want to saturate this base. We really need the income. Very important at this point. Let's go and get one spore colony as well. Unburrow this guy and move him up just a little bit. Okay, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're cooking with a little bit of gas. Ursidon Warrior, you just stay here for now. Okay, and then we have more lurkers in this area. Terran hasn't attacked me for a while. I'm okay with that. Okay, go ahead and throw down another sunken colony. Let's keep getting our upgrades, get another evolution chamber. Over here is fine. Over there is fine. Got those upgrades. Let's get a queen's nest somewhere so that we can get a hive. Get some Zoiglin upgrades. And then we can start spamming out some Mutalisks. I mean, Mutalisks are fast enough that I'm not too concerned about the timer. Let's go ahead and save, because this is going okay. These maps are getting a little more challenging, so I'm trying to focus more on actually saving at times. Okay, this is good. And I started the Queen's Nest, right? I might even get another hatchery. Actually, let's just focus on saturating this completely right now, and then we could look for even another base. Ah, finally we can get rid of this this Dragoon on the high ground who's been such a bother. Okay, and then maybe even just get one more colony. Right there. We can get a hive now. Scanted Warrior, Bengalis Warrior, you are fine where you are. And very soon, I'm going to start trying to make a push into that brown base. Again, once we have the income where I can just start spamming out units a little bit faster than we are right now. So maybe get one more hatchery. I guess down here. Spread the creep a little bit. Figure out what's kind of down in this area. So the Mega Blaster, I realize now, has been on the minimap the whole time. It's right in the middle. The question is that upraised, or can we just walk to that? I don't know. Okay, melee attacks. More sunken colonies. We need spore colonies, too. So let's get a few more drones here. Spore colony there. What's attacking us here? Nothing too crazy. Okay, let's start pumping out. Well, we can't. I thought, wow, we've got some income now, but we really don't. Okay, drones, and then we'll pull some of those onto spore colonies here soon enough. Can transfer some of these drones. Mega Blaster, sure. Okay, let's unburrow the other lurker and put it up here. And I'm just going to make a butt ton of Hydralisks and start trolling around the map for other stuff to destroy. So let's take a Zergling and let's just take some Zerglings and just right-click them around. Random Dragoon right here is going to walk into some defenses and maybe die. Ursidon Warrior, get out there. Oh, never mind. Okay, random cannon in the middle of the map. Let's check down here. One of these Zerglings has sort of made it in a direction. There's a ramp here that doesn't look like it leads up to the Mega Blaster, though. Looks like we'll need another sunken colony here, because this one's going to go down pretty quick. Okay, Hydralisks and Hydralisks. I found another base down here. That might be attack number 2, unless this is just a random place where there's nothing. Could be. Missile attacks, let's start them. And I guess I could make a bunch of medics and bring them along in my attack. I don't know how necessary that is, and I'm not working with enough money right now to even bother. So we've got the hive up, so let's get adrenal glands. Got +2 coming out. I suppose we can saturate this gas, though it's not 100% necessary. Okay, so we've got 4, 5, and 6. This hatchery at home doesn't really need to be managed at all. I'm just going to build a couple Hydralisks because some of my tech is here. But eventually, if this base just dies, that's not a problem. Also, I could just make Zerglings and try to flood whatever's down here. So I will do that. And I'm going to go ahead and get an Ultralisk Cavern. Somewhere. Right there is fine. Pretty large attack. Scanted Warriors. Get in there. Oh, come on. You're right on top of him. All right, the lurkers are doing well. We're losing a couple things each time to lurkers. Or to... Oh, no. No, no, no. Ah! Okay, that wasn't too bad. That could have been worse. But then now they're coming with Reavers. Tempting to make some Mutalisks, though I have a feeling they're going to fly over things and then get killed. So Zerglings... Oh, come on with the Overlords. Give it a rest with the Overlords. Overlord speed, please. I thought I started that, but I guess not. Let's just make more lurkers, honestly. Supply blocked. Being supply blocked has honestly been my bane, this mission. I guess we have the supply to make medics, right? That's C. Not M, not E. The 2 that I would have expected. Nope, of course not. All right, this is going to get mined out pretty quick, so let's just go ahead and get this all set up. Turn these into lurkers now that I can. Ultralisks, and let's get chitinous plating. And as soon as chitinous plating is done, I think that's when we're going to go ahead and attack with a group of Hydralisks and Ultralisks. The Ultralisks might be able to take some Reaver hits as we push up that ramp and take whatever base is up there. That'll also give us some more income so that we can start pumping out a bunch of units to do something. Go for the Mega Blaster. I could also try to just go straight for the Mega Blaster. Okay, so I'm setting up these lurkers. Spread them out just a little bit. Oh, God. Multiple High Templar. Kill that one before he storms again. The Ion Cannon is fired. I am less concerned about that. There's our Ultralisks. Hydralisks and Hydralisks. Chitinous Plating coming up. And now we can saturate this gas. Let's take this Zergling and send him somewhere else. Just send him through these canyons to try to, like, figure out what's in this area. Could probably saturate this a little bit better. And then I will, I'll make sure to save before we just walk up that ramp and probably just die. Alright, good. Let's get Carapace level 2. This Zergling is, he's looking around. He's being pretty adventurous. Good work, buddy. Just shift-click you around. You'll figure it out. Okay, now we've got Speedy Overlords so we can bring them with us. And this is okay. It's okay. Saturated. It's not great, but it's okay. And then Zerglings and Zerglings. And let's go ahead and save and run up that ramp and see if we can make something happen with this small group of units. It's not a lot, but it might be enough. Okay. Let's get in there. One Archon. Hopefully we have enough to take care of this. There's some scouts here. Dragoons. Nothing super hard-hitting yet, though. Chitinous Plating did finish, right? Let's go ahead and get Ultralisk speed as well. Moving with the Zerglings to try to continue the attack. We seem to have found a major production center here. This is actually a big deal, and there's another ramp down there, too. Okay, this is very good. There's very little defense here. Wow. I saw a High Templar down there. We do have to be careful with that. Let's get some more Ultralisks. Let's get some more Overlords. And I don't hear any Dark Templar or anything in this group, so I think we're good to just slowly wipe this area out. Okay, Ultralisk, hunt down that High Templar. Just hunt him down. Oh, this will be a great base to take. Don't let him storm me. Get out of it. Ah! I actually dodged a StarCraft 1 storm. I am so proud right now. All right, get rid of these fellas. Okay, get these units up there to reinforce. Get some Zerglings, because they can get rid of buildings pretty darn quick. This might have been all of... it might have been all of Brown's tech. I can't be sure about that. Also, it seems like... It really seems like purple is just never going to attack me again. That's awesome. All right, let's check up here. This is all connected. Ultralisk, get in over there and destroy this cannon. Yeah, every tech building imaginable is in this base currently. So getting rid of this base is huge. All right, so very slowly, all of this stuff will get destroyed. There's a Reaver down there. It just spawned, though. It doesn't have any scarabs. Kill it. Okay, wonderful. Get rid of this. And send these Zerglings up to finish, to just sort of clean this up. There are units reinforcing, so there must be some fashion of production elsewhere. Okay, we don't have anything flying on the high ground, or maybe we did, and it was is that a Dark Templar? I was gonna say we can't keep Overlords up on this high ground, which means it's either an Observer or Dark Templar in here. Yeah, it's Dark Templar. Let's just clean all this up. We've got the Overlords coming, and the Mega Blaster just went off. Come on. Come on. There we go. They're very fragile, so as long as we can see them, they're going to die. Okay, and then we'll make sure we remove those Overlords from the high ground so that we don't lose them and become supply blocked forever like we have for a lot of this map. All right, we're going to take this base. You guys just stay up here for now. That's a big deal. And I guess let's take one of you and start flying around on the high ground and see if we can find the old guy. And then maybe, I mean, he could be anywhere on this map. There's tons and tons of high ground areas. Okay, there's definitely more Brown bases. But Brown shouldn't attack up here anymore because we've taken their base. Like, there's nothing else for them to really go for at this point up there. We're not antagonizing them anymore, I should say. Okay, this base is mined out, so we're going to transfer all of you up here. And let's go ahead and, well, let's make 2 spires with what we have. There we go. And then we can take a few units eventually and start pushing out in another direction. They are going to continue reinforcing up here. That's interesting. I'm a little unhappy about that. Okay, let's keep these units up here, and we'll make some spore colonies so that Dark Templar can't just sneak into our base and murder us right now. Melee attacks level 3, Carapace level 3. We're going to have the double spires soon. Let's get transporting for overlords in case we need it. This hatchery's just about done, and let's just go ahead and get a bunch of drones. I still haven't quite figured out if the Mega Blaster, and I also wasn't even looking up here if the old guy was up here. How long do we have? There's a ramp up here. Maybe there's minerals up here. No, there's nothing. Okay, so let's head back over here and then down here, and then we're gonna go down in this direction around the high ground. See if there's anywhere we can drop to take a base, or if we can find the old guy. Less important, right? But all right, get on up here. Double spire's almost done. +3 coming out for some stuff. Oh, there he is. You young'uns are always fighting. Why don't you get back to the farm where you belong and get to work? Hooligans. You're a bunch of hooligans, always getting into gangs and blowing each other's brains out. Whatever happened to working it all out peacefully? Was working it out peacefully ever a real thing? On second thought, a peaceful resolution wouldn't be nearly as interesting. I'd rather enjoy watching you slaughter each other. Continue. Thanks, old guy. Let's get another hatchery up here. This is going to be my new main squeeze up here. Okay, so now I think we just start pumping Mutalisks, and we don't fly them over the high ground. And we just get a few groups. Oh, well, we just lost the one that was up there. That's okay. Okay, set up a few of these. We get the lurkers out. Get a few more lurkers up here just in case. In fact, we can move these lurkers because theoretically they're not going to be coming up this direction anymore. So move the lurkers. Here, we'll burrow them. Spore colony. No, they're not going to be coming up here anymore, he says. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear. Okay, make some Ultralisks. Actually, better yet, let's get these Mutalisks up there to take care of that. And start getting these upgrades. Get rid of the Reavers first and foremost, and then we're going to start just kind of hunting things with Mutalisks. I'm going to get like 2 to 3 groups, and then just start sending them around, looking, poking in at the Mega Blaster, seeing what we can get, and just making sure that we don't accidentally fly over it and die when the thing goes off. Okay. This is good. Alternatively, we also just make a bunch of Zerglings because we don't have enough gas. We just send them in to kill stuff, too. So let's do that. Oh, Scanted Warrior. Don't die. Okay, drones. Get mining. Set up some more defense. Okay, group number 1 of Mutalisks. Let's just hotkey you. They're not really upgraded. Oh, I made Scourge. Well, we can use the Scourge to scout pretty quickly, right? So just make a bolt for the Mega Blaster, and let's see if we can find it. Again, the bottom line here is we just have to kill the Mega Blaster and nothing else. It just seems like there's random Terran units defending it. Of course. Of course, it's just ringed with cannons. So we'll make a Greater Spire, turn the Mutalisks into something, and make that work. Okay, Mutalisks. And let's saturate this gas. Getting another gas would probably be worth it at this point. Okay, let's take these Ultralisks and attack this random area. And we have Zerglings too, right? Man, they just like sending those units out constantly in that direction. I guess if we have vision, we could just hit those from the low ground. But it's certainly not that necessary. Let's just keep making Zerglings because we can take out whatever's in the bottom right as well. Hopefully find, again, another set of minerals or more importantly, a gas geyser. Okay, so that's gone. Let's take these units. I guess let's bring the medic and move down in this direction. Okay. Yeah, and there's just like again. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, there's Valkyries too. Don't let that happen. Don't let them rebuild in any fashion. I saw that probe going out there. Okay. I just attack into whatever's down there. I didn't see any minerals down here. I see. There's an upraised area right there. Mutalisks and Mutalisks, and we should have enough to get the Greater Spire when we can afford it. There was a base down here, and it's mining. Well, I think, and it's depleted. I waited too long. This base was way closer to me, so that would have worked out much better. Okay, my Mutalisks are safe, right? One of them looked like it just floated over the edge. We'll bring some Hydralisks to just sit at the bottom of the ramp and snipe Valkyries if there are any there. This is also depleted. We have, like, no gas. So we have to make do with what we've got, and I think I'll still take this. Any sort of gas income that we can get, we have to use. So let's send this stuff over here with the anticipation of starting to siege that area down. Greater Spire. Okay, cool it. Brown, you really need to cool it with what you're doing. Okay, random Valkyrie again. We'll avoid those. Oh, God. Damn it. Just get back to this base. Get some Hydralisks. Spend some gas on that, and then... Again, we just need some Guardians, and we're going to push into the Mega Blaster. Let's save. I probably should have just focused on getting those air units from the get-go and started trying to snipe the Mega Blaster rather than bothering with whatever I'm doing right now. Okay, here comes some Dark Templar. We got to be careful with those. But we can see them, so again, they're not going to be much of a problem. I just wanted some of these Hydralisks to cover me from the ground. And then everything left, we're just going to put into Mutalisks right now. Or Overlords, that's fine. These guys don't even know what's going on right now. They have no clue what they're doing. Greater Spire, please. Okay, now it's just sort of tedium as we push our way towards the Mega Blaster. There may be a shit ton of Scourge up there. I don't know. So that's why we'd poke in with Guardians, see what comes flooding out, and have Hydralisks just sitting there ready to start dealing with that kind of stuff. Okay, that's group number 2. We're going to bring some... We'll bring some Overlords with us, too. That's going to be quite important. Mutalisks. Mutalisks. And whatever's left, Mutalisks. All right, so the Greater Spire's done. Any gas that we get now is going to get turned into a couple Guardians. We're not going to need too many Guardians. We're not going to need too many Guardians. Good work, Lurker. You scared them away. Are they really going to try to rebuild stuff up here? Okay, we have a minute 40. Oh, God. Well, just sort of magic box this thing. There we go. Not too much of a problem. A little bit of a problem. Let's just get a couple Guardians. Honestly, I don't think I need that many. I just need enough to start poking away at the cannons slightly out of their range, and that'll be fine. Okay, move up with the Hydralisks. We got these. Okay, we got 2 full groups. We have 2 full groups of Mutalisks, and then we'll have some Guardians soon. Let's go ahead and get an attack upgrade. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Don't I still have Ultralisks? Just move them up here. Okay, so let's wait for this to fire, just because I'm a little nervous. Let's move all this stuff down here, including the Guardians and anything extra that we have. Let's just move in this area. Just because it's ringed with cannons. What fun. Hey, kill this. Okay, so now let's move down here. The cannons seem to just... Cannons sometimes, occasionally, just seem to have an enormous range. Did I ever get antenna? Because I don't think I did. God damn it. Okay, stay in the back. Don't draw the enemy units to us, please. Okay, let's start poking away at these. I think I picked up Overlord drops, so I could drop some units down there. They built another Nexus. What a bunch of pieces of shit. They're not sending units over. No, no, no. Okay, and again, I sort of just need to open up enough of a path to get through there. They have random ghosts, not a big deal. Just keep hitting the cannons. We just need to open up the front here. Are these hero units? They're not. They're just normal units. So let's just save, and I'm pretty sure we've won. I don't want to risk flying my Mutalisks in case there's just a butt ton of In case there's just a butt ton of Valkyries or something. As we've seen, there's a possibility. Okay, keep moving in here. Okay, well, we know that those aren't going to do anything to Guardians, so that's good. Let's go ahead and move on up. Whoops. We just wanted to give ourselves vision, that's all. Okay, back this fellow away. Keep it up. This is going well. Didn't I make more Guardians? Just move them up. Okay, this is where we just take the Mutalisks and go. Okay, hit the Mega Blaster and just end this mission. We're losing units, but not as fast as the Ion Cannon's gonna go down. They don't have anything dealing splash damage to get rid of this. Come on now. Okay, I'm back out. Oh dear, this is very, very bad. Huh. It's well past time that you paid the price for working against us. What the Hades is going on? I'm getting out of here. What could that have been? Another enemy, it seems like. You know what I've noticed? In all the cinematics, everything goes to the faction of the old guy. I like that. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's a neat little touch if it was. Okay, well that went pretty well, I'd say. The next mission is called No Pickles, and I've been advised that it is very challenging, like the hardest mission in the campaign, so we'll see how that goes. All right, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.